Where is it? Okay, not gonna show me. Um, where is? Bruh. Okay, fine. Be that way, I guess. Why is it not showing? Hello. I'm trying to figure out how I can open chat on this friggin' laptop. It's not working. Oh my god. Problem after problem. Here we are. There we go. Okay, now I can get to work. I managed to get it. Oh my god, am I hungry or something? Jeez. Here we go. Perfect. Oh wait, I'm supposed to have this here as my card. Here we go. There we go. And some bruises. Hello, Steven9. Is there gonna be a new post on Twitter? Not right now because I need to get a new charger because charger's not working, so I won't be able to charge my tablet fully. Need to have like a backup charger or something. Here we go. If y'all got any questions, y'all can ask me. That way this stream doesn't feel too boring. What the frick? Whoops. Well, that's nice. Let's see. We have more than we had last time. That's good. Here we go. Okay, then this. Perfect. Gonna be any context? I am a my main career is doing manga. That's what I want to do. I've been doing this for a long time. I got any tips on drawing? Um, I guess I could explain how I draw these body proportions. Like for example, the nose. I just kind of, how do I put it? Put little markings. Is nose can be a dot, honestly. Let's see. We go at this. Eh. Is that how you spell it? I think I got that right. Mm, uh, a tip. Hmm. I'm trying to think of a tip. Let me think. Um, I just realized the jar is completely different. Hold on. There we go. Now it's shaded. Color this in. Perfect. That looks great. The hand looks too big though, but I could fix it later. Like fix it in editing. Let's see. For the head, of course, heads are simple. It's a circle. Then you want to do a line, straight line right here. Then a straight line right there. Cross section. Okay. Just draw the jar real quick. I don't really animate that much. That was just a one-time thing. I'm not very good at animating. And animation's a bitch to do when it cave in I'm gonna cave in this side like this, and cave in the other side like this. Of course, I don't think I'm gonna do it like this because this doesn't look good. It's not how I imagine it. Let me try this differently. I think I see it. It's gotta be more sharp. Let me try again. When it comes to stuff like this, I don't really talk as much, but try to see if I can talk as much as I can. I don't know. I just hit the live stream button and I don't know. I've never done these before. Day's been alright. Hello, Shadow Drawn. Hopefully my hand's not in the way. There we go. All right, that's good to know. Nah, get rid of the eyebrow. Oh God. Usually we have people, they come and then they leave and then they come back. Last stream we had some people. They were talkative. There we go. There we go. Hmm. It's another thing. A weird way to draw a hand. Oh, creepy ass smile. Let's see. What else could I do? Whoops, I missed a spot. There we go. Also, is it about some guy getting a pic? No. Let me explain what he did. Hold on. I'd have to like go from page to page. So let me see if I can find the page that I'm looking for. So the guy that I was drawing, his name is Art. A-R-T. Yes. And he's trying to fight this giant monster. So he's thinking of a plan. He figures it out. He asked his friend's sister to give him a jar. Uh, he so he plans to capture. Let me move one page. Tells her to run, as in he's gonna fight the creature by himself, alone. So she starts running. Of course, the monster realizes and starts charging at her. So he stops the attack already. Actually, I don't even know why I have to move the pages like that when I could just flip them. He stops the attack. What's next? She goes over to her brother. By the way, this girl is named Brianna Tsutsuyu. This guy right here, his name is Leon Tsutsuyu. And he is his best friend. So he realizes what he's trying to do. Yes, I remember you, Steve. Steve Harrington. Why did I say it wrong? Steve Harrington's wife. So he's trying to. He's immediately charges at the monster. Already begins to fight him. The creature lifts up his arm and does a ground smash. Of course, he dodges it. He grabs onto the creature's finger and climbs up his arm. He finally lands on his arm. He's already trying to charge up towards him. Of course, the creature tries to knock him off of his arm by using his other one, and Art punches the arm out of his hand. So let's see. Leon tries to get up, but since he was injured by the creature, his entire body is completely sprained or sort of broken. And let's see. Art tries to think of a plan to try and activate his power, because there's another thing that I should mention. Art has no memory. He has memory loss. So he only remembers his name, but he has no idea who his family is, what year he was born. He has no clue who he is. However, memories start to fill up in his mind. The sort of power system I have here, I call it Gifted. That's the whole title of the story. It's called Gifted. And he remembers how to use his power. So he tries to find a spot where he could find a sort of surface that has a bright color. And he notices that the sky is blue. So he tries to go over to the sky to use his power, but the monster grows spikes out of him. So he doesn't know what to do in this situation. Oh, you don't get it? Oh, you guys are okay. And what else? Oh yeah. Leon does finally eventually get up, and he cuts off all the spikes. He cuts off all the spikes off of the monster. He says, "This is a horrible drawing I did, by the way. Ignore that. We're gonna skip that page." So Art realizes that it's now his chance face to face the monster. So he jumps off of the creature's arm, finally in range to climb up the fence because they're in a sort of baseball field. By the way, they're near a school, and the school is having a sort of incident. I realize that I'm not moving the. There we go. Let's see. Uh, so he climbs off of the fence. He lunges up, and he comes over to this guy. This is a horrible drawing. Ignore that. So he jumps up from the sky. He holds out his arm, like this. Getting, he uses this sort of energy that he has around him called power percentage. As he uses his power percentage energy that's coursing around his body. Um, let's see. I'm trying to summarize this so it doesn't sound like shit. Uh, So he's waiting for something to happen, but then something does happen. This guy sort of has this. You know how when you throw something in the water and it does this sort of uh, drop sound? Well, that's what it does. It does a dripping sound, and the sky that is blue begins to form, and it drops a little. Um, it drops like a drop of blue. Think of it as paint. So it hits his arm, and this is where the narration begins, where I explain how art's I call it a gift. How art's gift, he has the ability to manipulate color. Anything that he sees, he can transform it into a color and give it a new property. He could even counter attacks too, take colors from other people's gifts and sort of make it into a counter. All right, I'll see you later then, Tech. See? So eventually, he turns around and he shoots the colors straight at the creature. I have a horrible name, by the way, to call this. Well, I don't know. It might sound cool. It's called Art Technique Blue. So he shoots it. It drops on the creature, and it explodes. So the creature like hits it. This is horrible. The creature hits uh the color goes everywhere and splatters all. Hello, the lazy artist. It splatters all over the area, but the creature still regenerates itself, trying to form itself. But Art is able to take the jar, since that he made the creature smaller. Since that he remembers that it could regenerate itself, he traps it in the jar, so that way it has no room, and he catches it, and boom, he traps the creature. And that's where we are today. Right now that I'm working on. I'm not going to explain the full story because I don't want to spoil what I'm working on. I at least want you guys to like read the book fully so that way you can understand the story. All right, back to what we were doing. I'm getting distracted. Okay. Let's see. What else was I gonna do? Thank you. Let's see what I can do here. I like to draw goofy scenes. That's the easiest. Let me fix that real quick. Do I like coconut water? It's all right. What the fuck, bro? Hate it when erasers do that. Let me make this a little bit more visible. Bro, one sec. Let me get my eraser. Where's my eraser that I had? Where did I put it? There it is. Okay. It's a goofy scene, so I shouldn't have to do this. I am like locked in, by the way. Is it not showing? Oh my fucking god, this camera. I am so sorry. Yes, this is a manga I'm going to publish. On where? It's not like a webtoon. I either plan to do traditional, or if things don't go well, I will do webtoon. When is my next live? I guess next Friday? Or probably tomorrow, because I plan to do more manga, because I lost a bet. So I said, if I lose the bet, I'll Bird won't shut up. If I lose the bet, I'll draw 15 manga panels in 2 days. Let me see. Bye. Bro. Um Does he know what I'm doing? Oh, hell yeah. Hmm. That's too small. But I don't want to make it. Okay, one more time. Yes. I'm not speaking as much as how I was last time is because I'm like super focused. When it comes to my manga, I'm very silent cuz I'm like super locked in. Hmm. I will skip that part. Actually no, I won't. I think I got it. I'm not going to do that. Oh my god, dude. No, I've never heard of that song. Hmm. I guess I could play music. Music doesn't really. Hmm. Actually, you know what? I could. I mean, yeah, I could too. Oh my fucking god! Can that bird shut up? Okay, now. So how do I do this? Oh, how do I explain? Okay, so I know some of you weren't in my last stream. So how I did the smile was I kind of curved it. It's like a sort of curve, and then you want to bring the bottom mouth down, sort of make them touch tips. Then for the teeth, you want to leave a sort of gap in between, draw a sort of curved line, then make it curve on the ends, make them look smooth basically. Then you want to darken this area, and then boom. For an eyebrow, it's just like a. I usually just draw a dot and then I bring it down. See? Oh my god. One sec. Okay. I'm back. First impression? Ho ho. Don't look at my shorts. You're about to see a real impression. Let me see. Hmm. So for hair would go up here, of course, obviously. I usually do bangs. One second, let me fix that real quick. I accidentally messed up. And why are you all saying that? No, 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 no. Let them look at the shorts. It gives me views. I brought this too close. Now for girls with with their necks are a little bit more shortened. So you want to they're a little bit more curved out something. So you want to bend it and make it short a little bit. There you go. And then let's see. Let me bring this up. There we go. Erase this part to make room. Let's see. Oh my god, dude. Let me see if I can do this. Do I listen to voices or say? I'm sorry that it's super silent. I'm trying the best I can to add commentary. Um, for let's see. Now for arms, we're gonna get to arms. So arms are a bit. Hmm. Wish I had like a paper. I mean, I do. One sec. Let me grab that journal from last stream. Here we are. So last time I was teaching people how to draw body proportions, uh, just female body proportions in general. So let me see if I can find. So for example, arms have a whoops. Arms have a circle. Of course, this is for the shoulder. This is the arm right here. This is the shoulder. And then for the sort of elbow, it's a circle right here. And then for the arm like this, you kind of bring it out and then cave it back in. Into the paper? I don't know. Don't ask. That's how you draw some arms. Hold on, I gotta wrap this around. Okay, back to what we were doing. So I didn't have to use the pen. So we're going to do that same technique for this. So, but since that we're using a shirt, it won't be as how I do it. So you see, you want to cave it in. I want to bring it out. Want to bring out this one. I'm gonna make it a little bit more simple and straight. There we go. So you're gonna want to cave it out. Why cave it out? That's not a word. So you're gonna want to bring it out and straighten it a bit, so it'll go curvy and then straight. That's let me fix that real quick. We all make mistakes. There we go. See where I'm going with this? Do y'all get it? There we go. Throw big. Now for wrinkles, let me show you. So for wrinkles, one sec, let me grab the book out. Let me see what page can we do this on. So for wrinkles, let me draw a wrinkle right here. So let's say we're gonna draw a shirt. Now a shirt has a bit of bumps. Like for example, here, let me just draw a basis. Okay, let's say this is a shirt. Okay. Of course, a shirt's gonna have that V. Then it's gonna have a bump. And you want to do this for the rest. Do a bump for, but not so big bumps. See where I'm going? And then more bumps. Now for wrinkles. Wrinkles are usually just, like this. You do one slope right here, and then you do a straight line. You want to just do that for some areas. You don't have to really make slopes sometimes. They can also just fade out. Boom. There you go. You have a shirt. Why is that the most important thing? I'm trying to teach you guys, and you're over here asking other questions. Speak about the paper. Oh my god. Okay. This is just how the book is. Yep. Have you guys ever seen those like old books? Those like old books with like old paper. I didn't do anything. Golly. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. There's the long hair. There we go. That actually looks pretty good. There we go. I don't usually film the boxes yet. Correct. Neato. Let me see. I'm sorry, is it Nitto? Nitto de. It sounds like Nito. Whoa, we don't tell people to shut up at Afzal. Let me see. Dude, I must be like hungry or something because my freaking stomach's like gurgling or whatever. Must be hungry. Um, now that we're done with this, I can finally move on to the second page. Let me see. I forgot to draw the nose. Perfect. I don't usually draw the second eye because it bothers me. This is another thing I sometimes have to go through is thinking about what the panel will look like. Let me pace around my room for a bit. I'd say this stream will end at about how long is it good? I'd say 30 minutes. This is gonna be a much shorter stream. Last stream was 2 hours, but that was because I was teaching people how to draw. This time it'll just be an hour and 30. I'll try to complete like a page and a half for that. And this doesn't usually take that long. It usually takes me an hour to complete one page. Now it's taking me longer. It could be because I'm wasting some little time. Let me see. I have to figure out how would this look. No, you're not wasting my time. Yes, you were there last stream. Well, I wanted to stream just so since everyone liked the last stream. I don't know. Maybe next stream it'll be different. Let me think. No, I know. There we go. There we go. Laters. I have to think here. Hmm. Uh. Tech, are you talking about this guy? Hmm. I'm watching my go right now. I feel like I might have made this line a little too short. I think I know what to do. Hold on. Instead of that, we're going to do that for the wider angle. Why is their name Art? Well, for me, I came up with a name because that's kind of what their technique is almost like the ability to control color. That's why they're named that. They don't have a last name. That's literally their real name. They don't have a last name. Their name is just Art. Hmm. Yeah, no last name. There's people who don't have last names. Oh my god, man. Mm. Let me see. I know what to do. Give me a moment, guys. Oh, I just realized that my phone's at 9%. Maybe, hopefully this works. 1 sec, everybody. I'm not holding my phone out with one hand. Why isn't this working? There we go. I hate using my charger because my charger tends to unbalance my phone. Unless... Aha, I fixed it. There we go. Okay, let me see. There we go. That's too curved. Let me try that again. Whoops. Okay. Why this stream end for half a second? Because of my phone acting stupid. 24 minutes left. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this real quick. There we go. Let me see. I'm doing this with no reference photos. Wow, I've been doing this whole time. That's great. I'm on a roll. I messed up. Don't know why the eye looks like that. There we go. For the upper part of the male body, it's like the male body is just nothing but boxes. So for the chest, it's just gonna be a straight up box that sort of caves. Whoops, that sort of caves in down to the waist. Now for the waist, it's another small box, and I don't really do anything for the legs. For this main character, I don't really draw any legs. I just sort of draw a box. Actually, kind of think about it, I don't really draw that much of a big crazy base for him when he's just in his pose. There we go. Perfect. True, it would be well, there we go. Oh my god, bro. I'm like so hungry or something. I don't know. I'll eat after this stream. Thank you. Tech, are you new to this channel? Okay then. Oh my god, my freaking computer. There we go. There we go. It's a horrible eyebrow. Fixed. Let's see. Oh my god, that's horrible. It's because of how freaking narrow this thing gets when I'm drawing. Some of the lint tends to come off. So it tends to have a problem. I hate when it does that. Like, bro, can it... One sec. Do I have anything to sort of shaven it out with? Okay, I think I sort of saw the problem. What the? Why did a London quiz pop up on my laptop? This bothers me. Let's see, what's next? Is the light getting dimmer? I don't think it is. Should be fine. What's next? Um, hmm. There we go. Well, I'm just gonna. Sometimes, you know that when I erase stuff and I'm like doing this, sometimes the table tends to rock. There we go. Glue down the table. You realize that's how most tables are, right? There we go. There we go. Weird question mark, but it works. You can't see it. One sec. Let me move it a little more. There we go. Hmm. There we go. He's so small. Let me see. Finish this. Why is it doing that? It's because it's windy in here. Um, let's see. Hello, Brewmaster. Yo, bro. Let me see. Um, I did this eyebrow horribly, dude. I don't know why it looks so bad. Yeah, I just won't do an eyebrow. Fuck it. What's next? Oh yeah, that's right. I always forget to draw the scenery. There we go. Okay. What's next? Oh, drawing this part's gonna be a mad bit of a pain. I don't have a problem drawing like 3 people because I have drawn 3 people before, but oh god, it's a pain. 'Cause I kind of low key hate doing side view profiles because it bothers me a lot. Because I have to draw heads a different way, in which I won't mess up. I will try not to mess up on. Here we go. One sec. Okay, let me look in here. When it comes to a character, specifically her, it takes me like 30 minutes to draw her. Just her just being her screen time on this series. Oh my god. It's going to be hell. That eyebrow's killing me. Second thought, I think I was okay with it at first. Oh my god. My freaking eraser doing this. There we go. Fixed it. Yeah, this is like a manga I've been working on. Bro, like this freaking pen, dude. And then I got, oh my god, my pencil keeps slipping out of my hand. Why am I having such a struggle with the eyebrows? That doesn't make any sense. It could be this pencil. I know what it is. Following an outline that I'm looking at, and I shouldn't be. Let me think. Oh god, what is that? Let me fix that. There we go. There. Oh, that was so complicated. I'll be like setting up challenges for myself. That's my art technique. But I make it work. I will do her body proportions later. Right now, I have to draw these two. What's next? I'm gonna draw Leon because he's more easier. After I finish Leon's face, that's when I close the stream. I'll just end it there because, I need a break. I need it. I'm tired. With Leon, he has a more sharper jaw. Actually, I will do this differently. Mhm. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. A I'm gonna do like a sort of 3 and a 4.5 angle, sort of. But I would need reference for that. I don't know. I'll think about it another time. But sorry if this stream was a little bit more silent. I just wanted to, you know, at least entertain you guys with how I draw. But oh fuck. So I'll see you all next stream. I'll probably post a video when I actually do get a charger and fix everything. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed the stream. I'll see you guys later. Bye. How do I